Fans have started to raise their concerns for Bianca after seeing before and after pictures of her and the complete transformation she has undergone since starting her relationship with Kanye West. One person wrote on social media, "Poor girl. She looks miserable," another added, "That poor woman needs help. She looks miserable. Free Bianca." Welcome to the Fact Check channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Kim Kardashian filed for divorce from Kanye West after 6 years of marriage on February 19, 2021, and on November 29, 2022, the two reached a settlement. Over the past decade, we've witnessed Kim and West's journey as a couple and parents to their 4 beautiful children, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. During the June 3, 2021, episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, the 42-year-old reality TV star finally opened up about her split from the 46-year-old rapper. After a confrontation with her family, her sister Khloe Kardashian revealed during a confessional, Kim has been struggling privately behind camera about her relationship, and it's tough because Kim is clearly redirecting so much of her frustration and sadness and anger. And, sometimes you just take things out on something that has nothing to do with what you're going through. The 42-year-old admitted that she was really overwhelmed by the rapper's behavior and having to put on a brave face for her family. Responding, Chris shared, "You can't control somebody else. He's doing this to himself," to which Kim added that his actions were also affecting their 4 children, North, Chicago, Saint and Psalm. In a confessional interview, the Scheme's founder tearfully added, "I still feel the need to not talk about it and protect it from my kids, and I will always feel that way, but God, if people knew. I would never do that to my kids. It's just really crazy." Discussing what led to their divorce, the reality TV star explained that she was exhausted from having to clean up the rapper's outbursts, both on social media and behind the scenes. Kanye West's troubled mental state has been on full view in tweetstorms and on Instagram. A series of concerning tweets, public appearances and Instagram posts over the years have likely been the result of the 44-year-old rapper's bipolarism, according to Kim Kardashian, who, along with her family, has been the subject of his ultra-personal rants and claims. Let's look at Kanye's mental health history timeline. 1. 2009 VMAs interruption. West has exhibited erratic behavior long before he went public with his diagnosis, such as his interruption of Taylor Swift at the 2009 VMAs. "I'ma let you finish," West famously said to Swift after she scored the award for Best Video by a Female Artist. "But Beyoncé had one of the best videos of all time." The pop giant's rivalry continued for over a decade. On Nick Cannon's podcast in 2020, West claimed that God told him to storm the stage. Delusions of grandeur, like being a prophet or a god, can indicate a manic episode, like in the case of Zach McDermott, who wrote about his experience with bipolar disorder in his memoir. 2. 2016 tour cancellation. Kanye also had to cancel the remainder of his St. Pablo tour dates in November 2016 after a shortened concert left audiences enraged. An exhausted West was later hospitalized. 3. 2018 album. In 2018, the album art for West's 8th record, Ye, included the phrase, "I hate being /bipolar/ it's awesome" over an iPhone picture of the Wyoming mountain range. West also referred to the disorder as "my superpower" on the album. 4. 2019 press tour. The following year, West became more vocal about being bipolar during interviews. "Crazy is a word that's not gonna be used loosely in the future," West told Forbes in 2019. "Understand that this is actually a condition that people can end up in, be born into, driven into and go in and out. And there's a lot of people that have been called that C word that have ended up on this cover," he said, referring to the magazine. In an interview with David Letterman, West detailed his experiences with the disorder, saying that during an episode, everything can feel like a conspiracy. "You feel the government is putting chips in your head," he told Letterman, adding that he only got his diagnosis 2 years prior to their 2019 interview. "You feel you're being recorded. You feel all these things. 5. 2020 Presidential Campaign. Signs of familial trouble came for the Wests following Kanye's announcement on July 4 that he'd be running for president, and at a presidential campaign rally in North Charleston, South Carolina. Sporting a bulletproof vest and with 2020 shaved into his hair, the rapper gave an emotional and, at times, hysterical speech later in July. "I almost killed my daughter," yelled West, as security guards looked on with concern, describing how he and Kardashian debated an abortion. He also brought up eyebrow-raising assertions, including that slavery was a choice and that Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves, at his campaign rally. West, who signed a 10-year contract with Gap for a new line, also threatened to pull out of the deal and sent the stock plunging. In the months closer to the election, West spent a ton of his own money on the campaign. Excessive spending can be a telltale sign of bipolar according to the International Bipolar Foundation, and has sued Wisconsin to get on the ballot after missing key filing deadlines in a few states. 6. 2020 Family Troubles. In a few brief but bizarre Twitter rants in July, most of which have been deleted, West claimed his family sent 2 doctors to his ranch in Cody, Wyoming, to 5150 him, referring to an involuntary psychiatric hospitalization of up to 72 hours for assessment, evaluation and crisis intervention, according to California law. The graduation hitmaker added that he's been trying to get a divorce since Kim met Meek at the Waldorf for prison reform, referring to a 2018 summit on criminal justice reform the two attended. He also accused the Kardashian-Jenner clan of white supremacy and referred to his mother-in-law as Kris Jong-un. Kardashian took to Instagram that week to explain West's behavior and ask their fans and foes for understanding. "As many of you know, Kanye has bipolar disorder," she wrote of her then-husband's meltdown. "Those who are close with Kanye know his heart and understand his words, sometimes, do not align with his intentions." The billionaire and mom of 4 asked for compassion and empathy so that we can get through this, in her statement. Some have speculated that those episodes could have been brought on by the birthday of his late mother, Donda, who would have been 71 on July 12. She died in 2007 while undergoing plastic surgery. Kardashian alluded in her statement to West's painful loss of his mother. 7. 2020 Twitter meltdowns. Kanye took center stage on Twitter again around the time that his then-wife and in-laws announced that Keeping Up with the Kardashians would end after 20 seasons in September. Plans for a Christian TikTok, pics of his hand injured from too much texting, and reports that Kanye campaign staffers were told to refrain from premarital sex all took a backseat to Kanye's public dispute with Sony and Universal, all of which happened in 1 week. The rapper claims that the recording companies, Universal-owned Rockefeller, Def Jam and West's own Good Music labels, have him locked into an unfair contract ere they own the master recordings of his tracks. He tweeted pictures of signed legal documents. He claimed they were 10 of his contracts, and demanded, "I need every lawyer in the world to look at these." West demanded to speak with fellow artists Drake, Jay-Z, J. Cole and businessmen including Arnaud de Puyfontaine, the CEO of the parent company to Universal Music Group, in his frantic feed. The online tier came to a head when Kanye tweeted out a video that appears to show him urinating on his own Grammy Award, which he had placed in a toilet. He wrote, "Trust me. I won't stop." But Twitter stopped him. His account was locked until he removed a tweet with a screen cap of Randall Lane's cell phone number, encouraging his fans to reach out to the Forbes editor. 8. 2021 Divorce. Amid rumors of a breakup, Page 6 reported the couple was splitting. The pair got married in 2014 and share 4 children together, North, St. Chicago and Psalm. Initial reports indicated that the breakup was amicable and Kardashian officially filed for divorce in February. By March, Page 6 reported the couple were no longer speaking. But that July and August, Kardashian supported West at his Donda listening events, even wearing a wedding dress to one. West was linked to model Irina Shayk and then model Vinetria. Nonetheless, West continued to make public declarations of his love for Kardashian, changing a line to his song, Runaway, to, I need you to run right back, baby, more specifically, Kimberly. Also, at annual LA charity event for the homeless, the rapper said, if the enemy can separate Kimmy, there's going to be millions of families that feel like that separation is okay. But when God brings Kimmy together, there's going to be millions of families that are going to be influenced to see that they can overcome the work of the separation, of trauma the devil has used to capitalize to keep people in misery while people step over homeless people to go to the Gucci store. In October, Kardashian was seen out with Pete Davidson. She filed documents requesting to be legally single in December 9, 2022. Social media rants. The new year brought a new relationship for West, who began seeing Uncut Gems actress Julia Fox. Their whirlwind romance included designer clothes, a trip to Paris and gifting Fox and her friends Birkin bags, which start at around $10,000, on her birthday. The pair stopped dating after the rapper spent Super Bowl Sunday going on an Instagram tirade. In one post, he cut Kid Cudi from his upcoming album, Donda 2, because of his Cudi's friendship with Davidson. He then photoshopped a Captain America, Civil War image where he, Drake, Julia Fox, Travis Scott and Future squared off with Davidson, Kardashian, Cudi, Billie Eilish and old foe, Taylor Swift. The rapper accused the scheme's founder of kidnapping their daughter, Chicago. What do you mean by main provider? America saw you try to kidnap, sick, my daughter on her birthday by not providing the address, he wrote on Instagram. He also claimed Kardashian did not invite him to their Chicago's birthday party. West was bashing Davidson so much that allegedly Kardashian sent the rapper text messages asking him to stop out of fear for the Saturday Night Live comic's safety. On Tuesday, West took responsibility for the posts. 10. Treatment for bipolar disorder. The disorder is often treated with behavioral therapy and antipsychotic medications like quetiapine and Symbyax. In a new documentary, Genius, a Kanye trilogy, West talks about his bipolar medication and how they caused him to gain weight. In the three-part series, he reveals his mental health struggles, including moments where I felt like suicidal, still have moments where I'm addicted to Percocet without even realizing it. Despite bipolar treatment, fans have blamed Kanye for his erratic behavior, caused by pride and indiscipline. On December 13, 2016, Kanye West's meeting with Donald Trump causes tension with Kim Kardashian. West's meeting with former President Trump put even more strain on his marriage with Kardashian, but their inner circle encouraged them to work through their issues. Lots of couples have political differences, that's not a deal breaker. On May 2017, Kardashian attended the Met Gala without her husband by her side, telling Vogue's Andre Leon Talley that the rapper had been taking some time off and really loving that. Year 2021 cheating scandal. 2021 was welcomed with a bunch of Kimmy rumors that the world just couldn't shake off. First, we heard that he and Kim were getting a divorce after 6 years of marriage, and then it was said that the breakup was due to a cheating scandal, on Ye's behalf. TikTok user, Ava Louise triggered a rumor that Kanye was dating YouTuber Jeffree Star during his relationship with Kim. Nevertheless, the shocking claims were put to bed when Star finally denied the rumors on YouTube saying, "I'm single." On October 2021, Kanye changed his legal name. Most stars let their stage names remain stage names, but that's not the case for Kanye. Indeed, the trending star has decided to change his legal name to Ye. After making the request in August, a judge approved for Kanye Omari West to formally be referred to as just Ye in October 2021. While Kanye cited personal reasons for this shocking decision, he stated in the past in a radio interview, "I believe Ye is the most commonly used word in the Bible, and in the Bible it means you. So I'm you, I'm us, it's us." September 2022, Kanye jokes about Queen Elizabeth's death. Kanye took his jokes to new, awkward heights in the autumn of 2022. Following Queen Elizabeth's death in the UK, the rapper took to his Instagram story to write, "London, I know how you feel." "I lost my queen too," alluding to his divorce with Kim Kardashian. It's getting clearer by the day that Kanye has no shame. September 2022, Kanye wears bedazzled flip-flops. There's fashion, and then there's this. It was made pretty obvious that the musician's taste was out of whack when he attended the Burberry fashion show in London wearing bedazzled flip-flops, with socks. Let's just say his footwear fashion has seriously become questionable. January 2022, Kanye causes a stir with easy lyrics. Things haven't been pretty between Kanye and his ex-wife Kim since their split. After finding out that Kim was dating Pete Davidson, the artist decided to comment on their relationship through a diss track titled Easy. He rapped, "God save me from that crash just so I can beat Pete Davidson's ass." That's not all. Yeezy also threw shade at his ex-wife's parenting skills by rapping, "I got love for the nannies, but real family is better." It seems the star isn't a fan of having nannies watch over his 4 children. January 2022, Kanye brings up Kim's tape. Ye clearly has a thing for embarrassing his ex-wife. Following his divorce from Kim, the rapper made some claims about her controversial tape with Ray J. Although this is something the socialite has been trying to shake off from her image, Ye went ahead and fanned the flames by revealing that there was actually a second tape of Kim Kardashian and Ray J and that he was the one to stop it from leaking. Telling Hollywood Unlocked, Kanye said that he retrieved the tape from Ray J's laptop, to which Kim was extremely relieved and even broke down in tears. She cried when she saw it. You know why she cried when she seen it on the laptop? Because it represents how much she's been used, the rapper said. It represents how much people didn't love her, and they just saw her as a commodity. Kim's spokespeople denied there was ever a second tape. September 2022, Kanye attacks Kim, then apologizes. It's hardly news when Kimmy feuds on social media again. Their ongoing spat since divorcing has become tiresome by now, but that doesn't stop it from ranking as one of Kanye's most controversial moves. When the artist ranted on Instagram about what school he wants his kids to go to, he went on to share a conversation with Kim, where she wrote, "Please stop." Ye responded, "No, we need to talk in person. You don't have say-so of where the kids go to school. Why you get say-say? 'Cause you half white?" Following his public outburst, Kanye then apologized to Kim on Good Morning America, saying, "This is the mother of my children, and I apologize for any stress that I have caused." February 2022, Kanye attacks Pete Davidson. Just when we thought his easy lyrics marked the end of the Kanye vs. Pete debacle, the Donda artist went ahead and launched a verbal attack on Davidson on social media. From posting a meme on Instagram showing a Marvel-style Team Ye vs. Team Pete setup and captioning it, the internet has still not found a decent picture of Skeet, to publicly calling Pete a D***head, the rapper did not hold back during his rants. September 2022, Kanye accuses Kris Jenner of forcing Kim and Kylie into Playboy. It's not the first time Ye has attacked his former mother-in-law and accused her of forcing Kim and Kylie into Playboy. This time round, Kanye shared an Instagram post of his daughters captioned, "Don't let Kris make you do. Hollywood is a giant brothel. Pornography destroyed my family. I deal with addiction. Instagram promotes it. Not gonna let it happen to Northie and Chicago." When Kris allegedly asked Kanye to stop mentioning her name, he responded saying, "Y'all don't have so over my black children and where they go to school. They will not do Playboy and sex tapes. Tell your Clinton friends to come get me. I'm here." January 2023, Kanye snatches photographer's phone. Kanye became a suspect in a battery investigation after he grabbed a photographer's, or possibly fans, phone and slammed it to the ground. While Ye's actions have been condemned, it's fair to say that this incident was certainly provoked. When he was on his way to see his children, he was ambushed by photographers. One of them had a camera in his face, even though Kanye was telling her to stop recording, which resulted in him grabbing and throwing the woman's phone onto the street. It's unclear whether this woman was a fan or a photographer. August 2021, Kanye sets himself on fire. We all know Kanye likes the wow factor. During a listening party for his album Donda, he set himself ablaze whilst walking out of a replica of his childhood home. Of course, the star was wearing protective gear and the fire was quickly wiped out, but it didn't stop us from wondering WTF made Kanye do it. We guess it's something he would call art. February 2016, Kanye asks Mark Zuckerberg for $1 billion. Mr. West truly has no shame in disclosing his personal finances. After admitting that he was $53 million in debt, Kanye announced that he was in need of more money to invest in his creative projects. He took it so far that he started campaigning for Facebook founder, Mark Zuckerberg, to invest $1 billion in him. This certainly goes down as one of Kanye's crazy moments thus far. September 2014, Kanye offends a guy in a wheelchair. When Kanye told fans at a concert in Sydney to get on their feet, he expected everyone to do it, including a person in a wheelchair who couldn't physically comply with the rapper's demands. Kanye wasn't thrilled at all and said that he couldn't sing until everyone stood up. As for the person in the wheelchair, to quote, "Okay, well, we gotta wait then." That would be a long time waiting, yet the rapper made it a point to complain how unbelievable it is that he had to pause for so long. The crowd booed. Eventually, Kanye said it was okay that the fan wasn't standing up. Despite West's social media outbursts making headline news last year, the US star revealed that her children don't know anything about his controversies, and explained that she blocks all channels except for Apple TV for fear they'll see something. West is unpredictable, but his behavior has so far cost him his marriage and greater success. Thank you for watching.